Hey, welcome back my friends to another Sprinkler Supply Store product overview. I'm Sprinkler Nerd Andy, and what we're gonna look at today, drum roll, the Toro 252 irrigation valve. Let's see if I can get that model number up there. This specific model number is a 252-26-06, and you can see there it's an 1.5 inch size valve. The 252 is actually a pretty proven valve. It's been around for a long time and super durable valve, and it comes in a 1 inch, 1.5 inch, and 2 inch size. The one that I have here is the 1.5 inch size, and oftentimes I'll take valves apart to show you guys, but you can see this one's got 10 screws holding the bonnet of the valve in place. So I'm not going to take this one apart to show you the diaphragm, but we will go through the various parts and pieces of this valve. And before we do that, I'll just mention it comes in 1 inch, 1.5 inch, and 2 inch. And then on the 1.5 inch and the 2 inch model, you can actually get it in hydraulic version, which means it doesn't have 24 volt standard solenoid. It's actually a hydraulic adapter. For those of you that may not know what that is, older irrigation systems actually ran on hydraulics before they had electrical control systems and electric valves. So the 252 can be run with an hydraulic adapter for the 1.5 inch and the 2 inch size. So a couple things you'll notice is that this one does have a bottom inlet. So you can set this up as an angled valve, in which case you would want to plug the, this is the inbound side of the valve where the water comes in. So you would want to put an 1.5 inch PVC plug in here. And if you're going to use it in the globe fashion, which is the straight through side, you would want to put your plug in the bottom. Okay, so that's what it looks like. 1.5 inch threads on the 1.5 inch size. If it was a 1 inch size, you would use 1 inch plug, and of course 2 inch, you would use 2 inch plugs. So the 252 valve can be set up globe, which is straight through, or angle, fed from the bottom. Okay, now let's look at the top of the valve. This is what's known as a flow control handle. So you can manually turn the valve all the way off. If that's cranked down all the way, then the valve will not be able to open by means of the controller ever. So that's a great way if you just want to prevent the system from operating a valve, you can close it. And then the flow control handle can be used to kind of enhance the performance on your system. Some valves, depending on the pressure that's available, can close slowly. And so you can use this to seat the diaphragm down a little bit to change how fast the valve opens and closes. And again, that might not be something that you need to do, but it's something you can keep in mind. And then on the top of the flow control handle is the bleed screw. So this has an external bleed. And again, if you loosen the bleed screw at the top, then a little bit of water is going to come out, and that's going to manually open the valve and operate it. And then this is your standard 24 volt solenoid. Let's go ahead, take it off here. Oh geez, forgot on these Toro solenoids, I guess you got to be a little bit careful. They're not completely sealed, so you will see the plunger, the magnetic plunger piece. Come on, I don't know if that's going to focus. Oh wait, it did. And go, focus, there it is. So that is the plunger with the spring that holds it into the copper coil, because again, I know we're getting in the weeds here a little bit, but inside a solenoid, it's just a wound or copper wound that magnetically lifts the plunger up and down to release the a little bit of water on top of the diaphragm. So that's all that's happening with the solenoid, is the plunger is moving up and down electromagnetically, lets a little bit of water out across the top of the diaphragm, creates low pressure, and the valve lifts up. So that is your Toro 252 series 24 volt or hydraulic valve, depending on what you're looking for. And if we can help you with any of your Toro irrigation needs, sprinklers like 570s, rotors, controllers, we're happy to help you. You can reach us by phone, chat, and email. And until the next Sprinkler product overview. Happy sprinkling. We'll talk to you then.